We traveled to Portugal for a house sit and extended the trip so we could see Lisbon. We stayed in the Alfama district and took full advantage of the great public transportation in the city. I had been warned ahead of time about the tile sidewalks in Portugal and pretty much stayed in my walking shoes the entire trip. Now on to the highlights.
That's impressive.
Any idea what year this is from?
Construction of the monastery began January 6, 1501, and it took 100 years to complete. It is a great example of the Portuguese late Gothic architecture, and it was simply stunning. The Monument of Discoveries was built to celebrate the Portuguese explorers from the 15th and 16th century. Just down the road is the Belém Tower. The tower was built between 1514 and 1520 to protect Lisbon. This is a park named after King Edward VII of the UK, who visited Portugal in 1903. The park is 64 acres and has great views of the city. Next, we visited the Tile Museum. A train ride out of Lisbon is a town called Cascais. It's a beautiful seaside town with lots of great restaurants, and since we had done a Ginga tasting in Lisbon, we opted to do a port tasting here. On another day, we took the train out to Sintra. We took a tuk-tuk, Portugal's version of a taxi, to the entrance of the Pena Palace. The palace is surrounded by 500 acres of beautiful gardens and trees. The palace was built as a summer residence for the king, and it was completed in 1854. On the balcony of the palace, you got a great view of the Moorish castle. I'll end with what else but food and drinks. From sidewalk cafes to craft breweries to beer trucks, Lisbon has it all. Say hi, Dave. Yeah.
Hi, Dave. Lean in.
Thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed it.